Hello guys, welcome to the Things podcast. This is our first time trying to make a podcast, so please don't judge.
This is about news, and it started off as sort of a school project where we had to make magazines, and our name comes from, we all know stuff, that news thing. We're better than them. We're things.
Yeah. So today we're going to be talking about the university library overrun with people in Spider-Man costumes.
Yes. So they were jumping everywhere, and you could see them on computers, probably hacking into Oscorp or something.
And Night Monkey in the background.
Yes.
So we're also going to be topic.
That leads to the question: what Spider-Man were they dressed up as? Were they dressed up as the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, or the Tom Holland Spider-Man?
Now, that's a tough question. You see, it depends on how they were acting. If we got people making a fool of themselves...
and dancing and being emo...
yeah, then...
that would most likely be Tobey Maguire. If they were trying to be edgelords and cool, then they would be Andrew Garfield.
And if they were leaking industry secrets, they'd be Tom Holland.
Yes.
So next...
we didn't get enough, but it seems as though they were making a fool of themselves, dancing around on tabletops.
Also going to another university library, raccoons invade Arkansas State University Library. So it appears that the raccoons are trying to take everybody's books.
Yes, they are stealing our knowledge and becoming too powerful. We must stop them.
Were there any history books eaten?
Yes. History books were harmed in the making.
Unfortunately, that is our friend Connery leaving, as he is a history nerd and he can't cope with the fact that a history book might have been eaten. Very sad.
So next...
but no, going back to our first topic...
the dead raccoons?
Yes.
Okay.
But, going back to the first topic, which Spider-Man is the best? Most of them are quite, interesting. However, the two that stand out the most as being good are probably the Tom Holland ones and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. So, Connery,
today we're going to be debating which one is better out of us three.
We need to make this podcast longer.
So, my opinion, I prefer, with the release of Spider-Man Far From Home, the Tom Holland movies.
Okay. Now, personally, because I don't really watch many movies, I haven't been able to watch the Far From Home. However, I have watched both Homecoming and Into the Spider-Verse, and out of the two, I think I'm gonna side against you, Connery. I think the Spider-Verse is slightly better.
Adding to Ben, I think Spider-Verse is better as well because of just how the animation looks gorgeous.
Especially now instead of making good animation, Netflix is just making anime live-action remakes.
I mean, though, you can't say the CG for Far From Home isn't probably some of the best CG we've had in a while. If you haven't watched Far From Home, you can't really debate this, can you?
Well, you're saying Tom Holland in general. I have watched Homecoming.
Okay, then.
Homecoming was okay.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
But not as good as Spideyverse.
Spideyverse.
Spider-Verse. What's it called again?
Spider-Man Spider-Verse Deluxe Edition Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
So, problem with Spider-Verse, I've got many Spider-Man fans upset, is them introducing new powers. A lot of the fans of Spider-Man don't like new powers being introduced. Especially
I
with
guess the Miles Morales
the real
being
Spider-Man
able to,
go invisible and shoot lightning.
yeah, that
And
bit,
the real Spider-Man dying. That. Ooh.
well, it does in a way make sense. Because then why would Miles Morales want to be
He didn't die
Spider-Man?
though, did he?
Yeah, he did. Remember Kingpin smashed his face?
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even though it has problems like that, I still think it's just slightly better in terms of general things than Spider-Verse, especially like I said earlier. There's not as many animated movies now. They've sort of peaked, so having a good animated movie with really good animation.
I think it was good because it was different. Like, it had like different layers. It
Yeah.
felt like it was a comic book. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where I have you beat. See, the Tom Holland movies, Far From Home and Homecoming, actually follow more closely to the original comic book style and story than Spider-Verse.
But I mean, I'm
That
talking
means
about.
it's more original
I'm talking
than
about.
you.
I'm talking about the art style. Like,
Yeah.
There is no live action.
Ha! See, that's where you're beat. Spider-Verse is better because at certain points, doesn't it like sort of become a comic where it sort of freezes for a second and has the little speech bubbles that are from comics?
and it also referenced the old Spider-Man comics from like ages ago.
And they had like a few villains that. This is more of a critique on Spider-Verse. Like Hammerhead, I saw was in it next to like Kingpin being one of his assistants, but he didn't really do anything. He just sort of stood next to him.
He had guns. He had guns even though he had his own powers.
Yeah, it was like, hey, this guy has guns. He has guns, and he was in like 2 scenes.
So pushing to a different topic, a New York State dog was hit by a car and survived a 45-minute drive, trapped inside the vehicle bumper and front grille.
I think this does prove that
Dogs
dogs.
are invincible.
No, dogs are
Have God on their side.
They are higher beings.
Yes. The fact that it survived, and
It could probably have like.
let me just point this out though. How did the driver didn't notice that it hit a dog for 45 minutes?
Here's my problem. How did this even happen? The dog got hit by a car and then went into the car.
It
And
went
wouldn't
into
it-
the bumper because it must have had a hole in it.
Yeah, but wouldn't, as soon as it got hit, it would be pushed. I don't think it would go into it.
yeah.
Maybe
Well,
it was going
It
slowly.
happened, so it happened.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That brings us on to our next subject.
Which is it?
Drum roll, please. Hundreds of birds died after flying into a building in North Carolina.
Now, my
So-
question is, did the birds have a family? Or did their family die with them?
Now.
All these questions to be answered.
Yes.
Okay.
This surreal picture out of like a movie or something is actually a whole flock of birds. Like they throw themselves at this one building, which is very, very unlikely.
What the building made out of glass?
This adds to the mystery. Do you know the mystery?
What?
The mystery. All around the globe, every year, millions of birds die.
Billions.
Millions of birds die flying into windows. We need to answer this. We have the power to solve this mystery. Why do they want to get inside?
It's because they want that lamb sauce, guys.
Yeah, that lamb
Excuse me?
sauce. They want to eat to the fresh lamb
Why
sauce.
Why did the bird try to come inside? It's because
They
of
wanted
the
lamb
sauce.
sauce. Yes.
It's true.
They work for Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah. Gordon Ramsay has all the birds on his side.
Yeah, he's getting them to fetch him some lamb sauce.
Yeah.
It all makes sense now.
But here's my problem. Why would he send birds to smash into windows even though they can't break through the windows?
Because he overestimates their power.
He's intimidating us.
This is a really burnt.
He's
tip.
intimidating us. If he's just sending in the little bits of his forces.
Soon enough, he'll send the bald eagle singing the American national anthem.
Suddenly we just hear boss fight, mini boss fight music coming on. What's going on? Giant ostrich smashes through the window.
Yeah. Oh yes. Soon enough, he's gonna send the ostriches in.
Oh no.
But I thought the ostriches were on our side.
Demonstrators.
Damn you, ostriches!
Cool.
So I just don't know what was like. Apart from our theory that Gordon Ramsay is trying to use them to get that lamb sauce, what was driving them to ram into that building again and again after getting knocked out?
Was there a restaurant inside there?
No, it was the Hall of Fame in North Carolina. The Hall of Fame.
Is Gordon Ramsay's photo in there?
They don't want him to have his identity.
Yes.
Apparently there was 300 birds there.
Were there any flashing lights? Anything that could attract attention?
No, don't think so. Because it was late at night.
That makes it more likely for there to be flashing lights.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or just lights in general.
Chip ASMR,
yeah,
500.
Yeah, that's what it's turned into.
Okay,
Yeah.
so today we're gonna do some tip ASMR.
Yeah.
So where's the microphone on this thing?
Wait, no, first of all, we need to get rid of the
Screw it.
bag wash thing. And then the crunch.
We got one more topic to talk about. It is
Tip ASMR.
beer. No more chip ASMR, okay guys?
Fine.
Beer Raid sausages, Cool Whip from Florida Family Freezer.
Hold
Of
on a
course,
second.
it's Florida!
It's always Florida. Wait, was the bear secretly Florida man?
Oh,
Wait, the beer was actually Spooty Man in disguise.
the beer was actually a raccoon, and that raccoon had dressed up as one of the Spider-Mans that was raiding the National Library so he could eat some of the books, and then he became a bird to fly into a building, and now it turns into a bear to steal ice cream!
But why cool? Why ice cream?
I don't
Because
know.
it's Florida.
Yes, but that makes sense. The bear all its life had lived a depressing life. Its family died when it was young, and didn't know what to do with itself. Then he found this girl bear that he was smitten with, So he started rubbing his back against trees.
But
Steve didn't seem interested.
So he needed to get her some ice cream.
No, he needed to be more popular. He seemed to be interested in the popular bears. And so he raided the house to get the Cool Whip. Eat the Cool Whip so he could become popular and get his lady bear.
Did he get the lady bear?
Another
Or we'll
mystery
never find
solved.
out. Or do we? Cuts to scene with
We answer one
beer.
question and it makes another.
What is the meaning of beer life?
Did it?
Scratch cheese. Steal Cool Whip.
Yeah.
Get girls.
Yeah, it goes. Going on to our next subject, a friend who is also part of things, who could not make it, has requested us to react to the Overwatch 2 trailers. Personally, I didn't really know it was a thing. But,
Yeah, me neither.
yeah. But,
I
here
only
you go.
just realised what it was.
Yeah, same. Like the new sort of logo, keeping it simple.
So far it seems to just be the same characters.
Yeah. Maybe they'll have a story mode. It looks a bit
Oh.
like it.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? It's happening again.
Yeah.
Paris was just the
Oh,
beginning. This
they're
is
making more robots. You guys know the story of Overwatch?
Not completely.
Except for all the killer robots.
Oh, you
Basically,
know how in the
robots. Overwatch was to defend against robots.
yeah, this is when it was still a group, isn't it?
Story missions.
Maybe all the robots are coming back
It'll
this
probably
time.
be like multiplayer co-op story, sort of like Save the World in Fortnite.
Has been too long. Master, I can't do this. You've made your choice. Nobody will stop us. Trouble is cropping up all over the world.
Oh, so it's a little bit like Destiny.
Yeah, it might be might be a mainly story game, not a.
But it's probably, like I said earlier, like Fortnite Save the World, where it's like a co-op story, multiplayer.
Yeah,
It is
You do
compli-
missions with friends.
Yeah.
Watching your back.
And according to him, you can also actually level up heroes. So if you name Winston, then you can level him up and make him stronger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We just. Oh yeah, that's crazy.
seems to be using a lot of the same maps from the first game as well.
I feel like they should have probably added a few more characters because I'm not seeing.
Well, we've only
new
seen the
ones.
trailer so far.
I guess.
Is that new? Is that guy new?
No, that's
No,
Reinhardt.
Reinhardt.
Oh.
Just a skin.
No helmet though.
Oh, is that a new? Is that like a new payload sort of mission?
Yeah, maybe. Anti-payload.
New look.
But I don't really agree with that. They sort of look really similar.
Yeah.
And new heroes.
Oh,
Whoa, that.
Soldier here.
Another sniper.
that's Lucio. That's
Little
Widow.
Rico.
Ooh, nice shot.
Reinhardt.
Seriously.
I saw we can see it.
They're
So
not showing the new character?
like-
Do we even have a name?
only one.
See,
Yeah,
yeah.
that
Is it even giving us a name?
seems to have a robotic arm.
Yeah. Oh, like, Keanu Reeves from Cyberpunk.
So
Does
it
he have
seems
a
to be
robotic arm?
an Overwatch focused on more story
Yeah,
than
definitely.
battles.
Yeah.
Well, at least that's what it seems like.
Honestly-
They'll probably still have the 6v6 format.
Yeah. I think it. No, what it looked like there was just a little bit like Destiny. You can play with. You can do. It's co-op, but it's missions at the same time. So you're with your You probably can even team up and stuff with your
Yeah.
friends, and you can do on missions together online, which I think is really good. But I also to Destiny you can what it looked like was you can have like people from different levels all on the same like area, and they're all doing different things. But like that's what I liked about Destiny.
Looking at it, it could be just like a world that you have a world area and then points where you can do battles.
Yeah, that's what it looked like because it had that sort of looked like a mission select screen. You saw where it was.
Yeah, it was like the map.
You
Yeah.
have a bunch of missions
Also,
with your home base.
This is evidence. Did you see the map? That's a flat Earth. Evidence. The Earth is flat. Get used to it.
Boomer.
Don't you know that there's ice wall
Call
around?
me a boomer?
Yeah.
You millennial?
I'm not a millennial.
I don't get. Oh, and I'm a boomer?
You know, the millennial generation
Okay.
ended in 2008.
Off topic. Off topic.
2006.
Off topic.
Well, then how am I a boomer? I'm younger than you.
Boomer.
Okay. Topic. We're gonna be looking at the cinematic trailer next.
Maybe this will give us more of an idea of what the story might be like.
Yeah.
Well, it's obvious. It's the robots coming back, and they have to fight the robots, and
Yeah.
probably reforming
Are
the
you sure
Overwatch.
this is set like back in time before the other one?
No.
Oh.
Because if you look at it, it's all the characters, and they say they're kind of coming back together. And Reinhardt is old, and that proves it. That it's after that, because Reinhardt was old then, but when Overwatch first formed, he wasn't old. He didn't have much of a beard.
Okay, we're about to start the cinematic trailer now.
I love games like this that are just like free to play. You can jump
I
into
hate
bodies, have some
ads.
fun.
They suck.
Yes.
So do you.
Why would they be promoting a game on a video that's made to promote a game? Oh, baby. Bebe.
It's the onion. The onion.
Say it louder. What did you say?
Onion.
Didn't they have a short like this for Winston before?
Yeah. Ooh.
What's on your mind, May?
Do we have enough people for this mission?
As long as we stick together, we'll be fine.
Teamwork sucks.
Yeah, I agree.
Going to show
So does May.
how you die.
Even if you're about to kill us, you'll just fuse
This is your
yourself.
captain speaking. We're on final approach to Paris.
That's our cue.
You may now
say
log
so.
on your electronic
You done?
devices, where there is
annoying.
mostly cloudy with a 100% chance of null sector invasion.
Yep.
Okay, Tracer
Robots.
is now officially
Yeah.
my favorite
Winston,
character.
Excuse
clear
me?
the spot to land. We'll be
I'm
right
already
behind you.
Tracer.
Why is null sector attacking
This
null?
looks like Knack 2.
The people down there need help. Right now.
I think this is the start of the game, actually.
Pardon?
This is the start of the game. They have
Yeah.
this mission and that extracts.
And it looks
the
like Knack 2. That looks so much like Knack 2. I played it.
Well, the police
this,
officers.
this attracts the attention of all the other Overwatch people.
I wouldn't be surprised if Knack jumped in here. This is just such a similar start.
We're here to help.
Winston gun isn't that powerful.
Was that a monkey?
Except in Asian language number 23.
Winston's gun isn't
get
as
whole new.
Winston's gun isn't as powerful as it shows, and my gun is much more powerful than it shows.
Pardon?
My gun is actually a lot more powerful than it shows here.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, big boy.
This is just Attack on Titan.
Oh. No, it's Neck 2. There was even a big robot man in Neck 2.
Pacific Rim.
Okay, Pacific Rim, sure, but where's the good guy giant robots?
Giant monkey.
He's not giant enough. He's not taller than the Empire State Building.
Why is it exploding everywhere?
Explosion.
It's anime logic. They fire a beam, and then after the beam's fired, there's explosions.
Stay with me! Winston! She needs help. We can't stay here.
Just become Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and hide in the sewer.
Tracer, get everyone out of here. I'll hold the line.
But you said to stick together.
Yeah, Winston, you hypocrite.
Right behind you.
You better be.
Dun.
Dun, dun.
Does he die? Question mark.
No, because we see him in the gameplay trailer.
He could just be like an Injustice 2 Joker. He's dead, but you can still play as him.
And then all the other Overwatch, Genji.
Oh yeah.
Genji uses Reflector Ray. Reflective thing destroys all the monsters.
He's overpowered.
Hashtag Nerf Genji. Instead of Nerf Bastion, it's gonna be Nerf Genji.
Genji.
This is a major
Genji's a weeb.
Wait, what?
He's
This
supposed to be a
is the
samurai.
critique I have from this. Why did May, Tracer, and Winston all not even be able to put a dent in the huge giant robot
Yeah,
man? And then the second Genji comes in, he just destroys it in 3 seconds.
Well, that's because Genji has the
Oh,
reflect
and he
thing.
didn't destroy it.
Genji has the reflect thing, which reflected his attacks back to him. Ooh, double sealed this
Could you
time.
do that in the game?
That'd be cool.
Hey, your backpack.
That could work! Tressa, Osmo,
Just Genji, just use reflect, lol.
It only takes like 10 seconds to recharge.
Yeah, lol.
ready!
Go on.
Did you know
That was longer than 3 seconds. You could not have gone back there.
Yeah.
Well, it is a new game. They could have changed it.
Okay, that was a pulse bomb. It would have destroyed the water and ice too.
And they all died from hypothermia. The end.
Victory is ours, my friends.
Hi, Lena. Brigitte? Oh my gosh, you've grown! Oh, everyone, this is May. Hi, everyone.
Nice to meet you.
Reinhardt may be
I
a
forgot May.
granddad, but he still has dad jokes.
mean Overwatch is back?
Where's Soldier 76? Wasn't he like the leader?
Yeah, him and Reaper.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it makes sense for Reaper to not be
Okay,
there.
and who's that?
I don't know.
Character, I think.
I haven't played anything.
So where's Soldier 76?
He died.
He did? Oh, no.
Should have died.
Oh, shit.
Deserves it.
He used aimbot. He uses hacks.
He used aimbot and was banned from the game of Overwatch,
Yeah.
effectively killing him.
Yeah. He just died off.
So any
he had an
thoughts?
off-screen glitch.
Any thoughts on it?
I'm excited, but I'm probably not gonna buy it. I didn't buy Overwatch, the first one either,
Then how did you play it?
on my cousin's computer.
Well, I mean, I haven't even played Overwatch, but I do want it.
Oh yeah.
I might get it if it goes on sale.
I played it at my friend's house.
See, you have played it, you liar.
Yeah, I tried to play around and the game crashed,
Oh.
and then I had to
Computer
leave.
bad.
No, it was PlayStation.
Well, that's what you get for being a console gamer, you pleb.
I am a PC player. He
Well,
just
then
only
why were you on console, you pleb?
because I was at his house.
Well, why isn't he a PC gamer?
I don't know. That sounds like a him problem.
Then why are you friends with him?
Good question. Why am I friends with him?
Question mark.
I believe that's been it for Things Podcast. Please subscribe for more. Possibly record these each Thursday, but sometimes it takes longer to edit.